Hey guys, or what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm gonna try the new KAWPOW algorithm on a 5700 XT 50th anniversary card. And as well, I'm gonna try a few other cards, such as a RX 580. And I just received a gift from somebody of 4 Power Color Red Devils. 4 of these. Look at these things. These are so nice and new. Look at this. Barely used. There are some oil marks, but they really look brand new in my eyes. And of course, I'm going to use these for mining. So thank you for the anonymous donator for these 4 580s. We're going to test one of these on the new KAWPOW algorithm. Okay, so as well as a Radeon 7. I got a Radeon 7 in my editing PC over there. Okay, so we'll be doing basically 3 AMD GPUs today. And so we will see what kind of hash rates we can achieve on those cards I just mentioned. Okay, so on the new algorithm for Ravencoin, potentially, I believe they're going to be putting it forth on May 6th for the new algorithm. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm just going to turn this rig on first. This is just my test rig, and I'm going to start with this card first. So I will see you guys in the computer. Let's go. Alright, so I already have the 5700 XT 50th Anniversary Edition card already mining on KAWPOW using the latest version of NB Miner. Okay, and you guys can see on stock clocks we are getting about 18.34 mega hash on KAWPOW. And yeah, I heard this will change over time. Looks like we're getting 19, 17 earlier, as I believe the algorithm may have some different implementations. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the specifics, but as you guys can see, the power consumption at stock levels, stock clocks, 250, 260 watts for the total system. So I'm assuming the GPU itself is probably taking up about 210, 220 watts, because the motherboard and CPU will take about 30 or 40 watts initially. Okay, but I want to get some preliminary stuff out of the way here before we do some testing on the 5700. Okay, so I have a bunch of links in the description in case you guys want to read some other information. Plus, I have all of the current miners in the description as links, so you guys can click on it. So if you want to use the latest NB miner, this is for the AMD GPUs, okay, like the 5700 or the RDNA Navi cards and Polaris, and we're going to use this same miner on my Radeon 7, which we'll do a little bit later. Okay, and then the next software there is right now for KAWPOW on the testnet is Gminer 2.06, released 10 days ago as of making this video, so you guys can click on this link down below. And as well, you can use the official KAWPOW miner. This was released 18 days ago, and yeah, but I've been using Gminer and NB miner. This seems like the one that a lot of people have been using instead of the community-based developer one. I haven't tried these specifically, the KAWPOW miner and the Linux one, but feel free to try down below. But there's already other softwares like NB miner and Gminer for NVIDIA cards and NB miner for AMD cards. Now, I want to go through this article just real quick. This was a Ravencoin tutorial by the name of Jaraz. I believe he is one of the developers. Yeah, Ravencoin developer, and he owns ravennodes.com. Really great article here. If you guys want to read instead of watching my videos or watching any other videos that are on the internet right now, such as like Serpent X Special Forces, he has a bunch of videos on KAWPOW. Same with Savage Mind, so please go check out these 2 awesome YouTubers, link down below, as well as Serpent has a Reddit post here, really awesome Reddit post regarding different hash rates for different cards. He's got NVIDIA cards here, like the 1080 Ti. You can see here he's getting about 22 to 23 mega hash, and you can see the power limits and overclocks he's been using. GTX 1070 is getting about 1240. And 1060 is getting about 10 mega hash on KAWPOW. And going along, you can see an RTX 2080 he has here at 75 power limit is getting 25 to 26 mega hash, and so on and so forth. I will have all this linked down below. I want you guys to make sure you go check this out. He's got a lot of awesome information here. Okay, so Serpent, great job on this work, man. You are really awesome at testing all this stuff. Okay, I wanted to show just the hash rates that were in this Ravencoin tutorial as well. Okay, so a little bit further down this Medium article, you can see here GPU reference numbers on stock settings. Okay, so these are just numbers in case you guys want to see this later. Link down below all the hash rates for certain cards. Okay, Vega 56 will get about stock at 16 mega hash. Okay, GTX RTX 2080, 26 mega hash. We saw that on Serpent's list there. But notable one I kind of wanted to see was the Radeon 7. Okay, so they show here 28 to 29 mega hash. I feel like that's pretty high. Like you look at the 1080, which gets about 24 to 25 mega hash. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to show you guys was the Bitsby Trippin power to hash database. He's got a bunch of cards here that he already tested, okay? He's got the KAWPOW information here for like a 1060, 1070, and RTX 2080 Ti's and stuff. And really nice numbers here. And link down below so you guys can see this information as well. He's given access for me to also add in some cards, okay? So later on, once I do some thorough testing, I will add in some cards in this list as well. Okay, so link down below if you guys want to see a thorough list of some Ravencoin KAWPOW numbers. Okay, this is a really great list. Thanks Bitsby Trippin, you are a crypto mining OG to all of us. Thank you so much. Okay, my friends, now let's go to the hash rates here. So I showed you guys stock, we're getting about 18.45 mega hash. Now I'm wondering if I can undervolt it a bit so I can save on some power here. If I go to, let's say, let's try 850 core. No, let's do 900 core. 900 core just to be, you know, and 1500 core. And let's pump up the memory to about 900. All right, so this is just middle of the ground. Oh man, my card's getting real toasty. Okay, let's see now. So we've seen now, you guys can see on the right, the power consumption has dropped down to 176. So minus out a good 40 or 50 watts, 30 to 50 watts for the motherboard CPU. So this 5700 at about 120 watts, I would say, is getting 14 mega hash. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, I think numbers are better on some other cards. Yeah, so GPU power in MSI Afterburner is showing 121 watts. Okay, so with this undervolt here, 900, yeah, 14.65 mega hash. Okay, looks like we're going a little bit lower. Okay, so we've dropped about 3 mega hash. Yeah, 3 mega hash, dropping about, I would say, 70, 80 watts. I think that's worth it. But maybe some people say this miner may not be optimized yet. You know, Navi cards may not be optimized. I'm not so sure about that, as I think NVIDIA cards are a lot better in terms of engineering for ProgPow. So to see these kind of numbers and seeing NVIDIA card numbers, like a GTX 1060 will get about 10 mega hash. So you look at that comparison there, and I believe at 10 mega hash it gets about 90 or 100 watts. So pretty relative, not too bad. And the 1060 right now you can buy a lot cheaper than a brand new 5700 XT. But depends how much you get these cards at, right? Okay, guys, I think that's all I want to test for the 5700. It's not very thorough, but I have a lot of links here, especially from Serpent X Special Forces. He's been testing the 5700 XT as well. And you guys can see here he's gotten some numbers, voltage and core clock and stuff that he's tested on his 5700. Take this information, really great information from Serpent X Special Forces. I want to test out my Radeon 7, and it is in my current PC that I'm streaming with right now. So I will see you guys on the camera. Let's go. Okay, so you guys saw the hash rates for this card. Now we are gonna try a Radeon 7, and specifically the one in my editing PC you guys can see right here. This is the red AMD Radeon 7 50th Anniversary Edition, and yeah, it's a little bit dusty in my computer, but that's okay. And this Radeon 7 specifically has Samsung memory. Alright, so I already have NB Miner already downloaded the latest version, and now we are going to double click on start the batch file. And I just want to mention also, we are just going to use the stock clocks on this Radeon 7, so we can just get a base number here of what the mega hash we are able to achieve on the new Ravencoin KAWPOW. Okay, so looks like it's building a DAG, okay, similar to Ethereum. Epoch 34. Looks like it's just the beginnings of a coin, mining a coin. And alright, looks like we got a share accepted. And boom, there we go, 28.76 mega hash on KAWPOW. That is cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna let this go a little bit longer. So it looks like it's leveled off at about 28.5, 28.6 mega hash on KAWPOW. Okay, so now let's do some undervolting here. So in MSI Afterburner, instead of 1100, we're gonna try Let's go to 940 millivolts. And then the core clock, we're gonna go down to like 1740. Yeah, I think that's good. And then let's go to mem clock. We're gonna bump it up 100. So 1100 mem clock, and hit the check mark. And now we shall see if there's gonna be any. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks like it's already taking effect. We're getting 30.35 mega hash. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we bumped it up like maybe a mega hash or two. I don't have a kilowatt meter on this thing, so I can't really see the power consumption. But in the MSI Afterburner, we can see that in software, we're utilizing about 224 watts in the software. So give or take, it's probably taking maybe plus another, I would say 30 to 40 watts. So I would say whole card together, we're probably using about 260 watts at the card. Power consumption for the whole machine, it's probably gonna be like close to 300, I'm guessing. Okay, so wow, look at that, 31.77 mega hash now on KAWPOW on my Radeon 7 here, and it's getting toasty, that's for sure. Okay, so there you go. You guys can see the hash rates for a Radeon 7. I will probably do this on my other Radeon 7s so I can do more thorough testing. But you guys can see, you know, base clocks, base stock for KAWPOW, and as well some undervolt clock, and we gained more mega hash, it seems. But we shall see, as the miners will probably get more optimized, and maybe we can get more mega hash from these cards. Okay, now my friends, let's go ahead and try a RX 580. You guys will probably want to see what kind of hash rates we can get on KAWPOW on a RX 580. Okay, so this is a Power Color Red Devil. Alright, and this is the 8GB model, and I believe these have Samsung memory. I've played with these cards before, so I'm assuming these have Samsung memory. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it in my test bench here and take out the 5700. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the computer. Alright, we are in the test rig. You guys can see the Red Devil is installed, and the initial idle power consumption right now looks like it's jumping around from 35 to 40 watts for the whole rig at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna see what the stock hash rate is for just a regular RX 580, and you guys can see the factory clocks here. It's 1355 core clock. Mem clock is at 2000. Alright, so let's double click on NB Miner, and let's see what we can get. Okay, so it looks like it recognized the GPU. It has 8GB of GDDR5 memory, Radeon RX 580, building the DAG, Epoch 34, man that's low. And going on, looks like it built the DAG, no issue, generating new OpenCL kernel. And boom, right away, it shows 9.363 mega hash on KAWPOW. Looks like we got a share accepted. But the power consumption at the wall at the moment is 206 watts. Now you guys can compare that to the 5700 XT that I just did. I was doing about 260 watts for the whole rig, but at about, I believe, 18 mega hash. Okay, so look at that efficiency there in comparison with this 580, 9.3 mega hash. Wow. Actually, I want to see if I can jolt up, or actually, I want to see if I can undervolt. Actually, I have Overdrive N tool here. I totally forgot. Let's try Overdrive N tool here, and let me see. Can I change the? I can change the millivolts in here. So actually, if we drop down the core, let's do 1200 core. And then let's do millivolts down to, I don't know, 900. Let's bump up the memory to 2200 and bump the millivolts down to, yeah, 900. And hit apply. And I wonder if this card is going to cancel on me. Alright, yeah, looks like it's maybe, yeah, it looks like it's generating a new kernel. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the power consumption dropped. We're now at 170. 170 watts. There we go. That's better than 200. 176, and we're getting 10 mega hash now. That's awesome. All right, 170 watts at the wall for the whole system. So I'm assuming the power consumption for this GPU is probably, let's see here, I'm guessing 130, 125 watts at the wall for the GPU. But yeah, just a disclaimer, you guys can see the power consumption at the wall. This is for the total system, 168, 170 watts for the whole system. So that includes the motherboard, CPU, RAM, riser, everything. Okay, so that's actually not bad in my opinion. 11.14 mega hash. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think the 1060 gets around the same mega hash, 10, 11 mega hash, but at better efficiency. But hey, that's pretty good. That's not too bad on a 580 in my opinion. Okay guys, so that's it. That's it for this test. Okay, so you guys saw that hash rate, and as well as the hash rates for a 5700 XT 50th anniversary edition, and as well as a Radeon 7, okay? So yeah, that was a pretty good test. I think AMD cards are doing pretty well relative to, you know, NVIDIA cards, and you know, based on price and hash rate per price and power consumption and all that kind of stuff. You know, when you factor in price, it's all relative in my opinion, because AMD cards, you know, they are a lot cheaper, but compared to the NVIDIA cards, they do cost a lot more, okay? But relative to the price and hash rate, I think they're pretty comparable. It levels the playing field in my opinion, and this is pretty cool that I think this algorithm is going to be, or hopefully implemented on the Ravencoin network. So we shall see, my friends, the profitability once this coin moves towards KAWPOW. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys updated of, you know, any more news I hear for Ravencoin. But please, if you guys made it this far, let me know down below what hash rates you're able to achieve on your GPUs. And please let me know down in the comments. I would like to have a repository. And as you guys know, Bitsby Trippin, he's also making a repository of all the GPU hash rates. So I would love to have some numbers down below in the comments, so there's something that we can read as well from you guys. So we have a bigger sample size of GPUs and hash rates for KAWPOW, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.